Sup, y'all? This is Jay Watts with Mike Drock Barbecue. Another video, and this one don't think I'm choosing sides. Don't. The only side I choose is that I think one guy shouldn't be in prison and one couple shouldn't be dead. That's really what I believe. That's the side I choose. Everything afterwards is just bad. But I want you to watch this video and you'll start getting a clue as to why people like me are looking at this story and we're completely hurt. On all sides, we're just hurt.
Court records say that Isaiah Williams got fired from his job at the airport on Saturday. On Wednesday, he returned to surrender his work badge and other property, and he allegedly brought something extra.
Surprised and shocked initially, but you hear so much of that stuff on the news.
Police say that Williams was armed with a handgun. Court records say that he went on the second floor of the parking deck where the rental cars are washed and cleaned. He talked to two employees. The document says the suspect asked them where the man responsible for getting him fired was at. The suspect then lifted his white T-shirt and displayed a firearm, then said, "I got my 40 ready for him." The victim was not there and no one was hurt, but Williams was arrested for bringing a firearm on city property. Don is a retired TSA agent.
I don't think everybody necessarily understands all the concepts, rules, and prohibited items laws. Even employees.
We don't know what his intentions were. Prior to this incident, Williams had a clean record. Dr. Gail Griffin, who is an OBGYN, says a lot of people are stressed over economic issues these days.
Sometimes when we're not emotionally balanced, we make rash, quick decisions, and I think that's what happened in this situation.
Glenn Counts, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
That story right there could have been what we was witnessing. We could have just watched somebody probably get a gun charge, no murder involved. Probably, people instead of pushing towards, going to go get Finny and this is where they're located. I mean, imagine if this worker would have said, "Oh, but we know where he is, though. Let us go take you to him. We know where he is. Oh, yeah, y'all gonna have you gonna whoop his ass? Yeah, man, I'm finna get him, man. I'm finna get him. Oh, let us tell you, he right over here, bro. He right over here." Imagine had those workers did that. We'd have a dude in prison for murder. We have families going to funerals right now. But instead, they was like, you know what? He ain't here at work today. He probably really wasn't. But, he ain't here at work today. And right after, they went straight to their superiors. Hey, man, he was up here. He had a firearm. He was talking about, I got 40 ready for him. Man, this dude, he on one. And so they went and they got him before he found the dude off premises, because he could have found him off premises maybe. Instead, it came out to where one guy's going to get a gun charge, which I think is pretty light. It should probably be close to, conspiracy to commit murder. So I don't know. The fact that he went down there with the firearm, talking about I got 40 ready for him. But again, you don't know his intentions. Maybe he was just going to show him the gun and be like, "Hey, man, next time, this is what's going to happen if you met." He maybe just want to threaten him with the gun. Maybe he wasn't really going to shoot him for real. But we don't know because it didn't get that far, thankfully. Now, with the Manny and Finny situation, a lot of us, we're all making videos. And now I see why people were mad at me. Real shit. I see why people were mad at me when I initially started making the videos, because I was making them based on the news. Now that I've talked to a lot of Manny's people, I've talked to a lot of Finny's people, I've gotten history on the entire situation. It makes me mad. It's pissing me off to watch some of these videos on these other channels. These big YouTubers, 300,000 subs, 400,000 subs, 500,000 subs, talking about the story, but they don't know the details. They're missing so much, and their subscribers are being misled. They're telling people shit from what they see in the news and little clips they see. They're not going to the root. I go to all of Fanny's people's channels. I go to Manny's people's channels, and I listen. It's a counseling session. I listen. I kick back and I say, you know what, Jeff, don't even interject. Don't talk. Don't even let people know you here. Listen to these people. They in pain right now. This is their healing time. Listen. I'm listening, and I'm using my platform to help those people, because we got 2 people being buried. We got somebody going to jail. We got potentially more people going to jail. There has to be a healing period. And that's what I want to be. That person that helps us get across that bridge. There are a lot of content creators out there. They not worried about none of Manny's people. They ain't worried about none of Finny's people. They just making content just because, hey, man, it's what we do. Me, I make content too because it's what I do, but it needs to be an intent behind my content. I made a lot of content to help drivers make money. A lot of independent contractors get better business deals and say, hey, you know what? We ain't going to. I help families. That's just what I'm doing. I'm engineered for that. So when I'm watching these other content creators, it's pissing me off. It makes me want to say something so bad. Sometimes I do chime in and say, man, you know what? And I sound just like y'all sounded on my channel. I sound just like, man, you ain't got all your facts right. Hey, you ain't really saying, and that's all I say. And I don't mean it to attack them. I just want them to go out and research deeper. That's all. Hey, man, you don't got all your facts right. That means go out and research deep. It don't mean you're stupid, you're an idiot, you're dumb. No, it means, hey, man, maybe you should look a little deeper into what you're saying. That's all. Go check out the people who really know. Talk to them. And that's why on this channel, I'm going to actually have a live stream. And it's going to be one of my routine. It's not going to be a contractor's corner. Those videos still don't have 1,000 views, so I'm not touching that right now until they get the views up. And I want people to get online and just heal. That's it. Talk to people on your other side. Talk to people on your side. Because there's people who are even on the same side at disagreements about something. This is a time for us as a community. We're a bunch of YouTubers. You guys are viewers. Together, we make YouTube work. YouTube wouldn't work if not for us. This is not a battleground for us to get on and fight every day. Over here, we create content. We create energy. We give you something to watch on the big screen. We got something to listen to as you drive around. We are creating energy over here on YouTube. So when we as YouTubers bond with the viewers, we go directly to y'all. We pull y'all into our world. Y'all pull us into y'all world. As YouTube, we become one world somehow. And when shit like this happens, it affects all of us. And people say, well, I ain't got shit to do with me. It does. Because I don't want my content to end up having people do something like that. I don't want my influence to have somebody do something like that. I don't want anybody on my channel to even think they got to come after a YouTuber or another subscriber or viewer just because they can't control their emotions. Like that lady said, they just, some people just mentally, they just can't control it right now. It's a high stress period. So hopefully my content hits people in a cognitive way to where they really start thinking forward. It's more than just content. This is real life. It's real death. Things are really happening. This is real money. So when you out there in YouTube land and you seeing other videos, like I said, I'm seeing creators make content and I'm like, dude, you've got it wrong, man. You've got it wrong. I know we want to beat up Manny. All of us want to beat up on Manny. I want to beat up on Manny, but you can't. You got to understand what really happened before you just jump on a guy. He fucked up. I mean, I can't put it no other way. You can't take back what he did. He's evil for doing that. That was pure evil. I mean, he had the evil of the devil coming out of his soul when he did that. I believe that. And I'm sitting there and I see this man and I'm like, how did it get this far? How did the dude who was making people laugh and smile one day just flip the switch to where all his subscribers just started just, we ain't fucking with you no more, man. How did it get to that point? That's what we trying to get to. How did it get to that point? Because once you find the root and the source, that's where we start building together as a community. We make sure whatever rooted in that evil, we don't let that ever sprout again. We don't let it come to fruition ever again. Something rooted evil in that man. Whether it's subscribers pushed him, one subscriber pushed him, a supporter pushed him, multiple supporters pushed him. Same with Finny. Something got that man to keep harping on Manny. Finny don't seem like he was that type of guy to me. He seemed like he was funny. Like, he's a guy that you, like, just cruise with. We be laughing and joking shit. Stop, go play basketball, do whatever. I mean, he just seemed like an average, everyday guy. But the moment he started getting fame, it started getting up here. Same with Bubbly. A little fame, it started getting up here. And if you don't mentally got it all together where you can trap that energy and say, hey, man, that's not a path I'm trying to take with my life right now, man. I'm trying to do something beneficial. I'm trying to help some people, whether it's laughing all day, having a good time. I'm not trying to destroy somebody just so we can come up. I'm not doing that, man. And even me with my platform, I will not destroy Manny. What he's done is done. He's destroyed himself. I will not destroy Finny. What's done is done. Their lives are destroyed. I cannot sit up here and destroy people who can't even defend themselves right now. The most we can do is just get to the bottom of it. Talk about it. Understand why things went so far south that there ain't no coming back from that. And I respect all of y'all for telling y'all stories, for even involving a lot of people on my channel saying, hey, man, I was Manny's friend. I respect you for saying that because right now he ain't got a lot of friends. He ain't. A lot of people were Finny friends. And now that Finny's truth is coming out, I still respect me saying, you know what, me and Finny was cool, even knowing that Finny was going down a path that normally he wouldn't go down. So I respect y'all for that. When I do this live stream, feel free to come on, feel free to chime in, because that's what this is going to be about. I respect y'all and I appreciate you guys for really coming to my channel, watching my content. My channel is normally not at this type of a content. I'm usually helping people make more money, but that heals families too. In this instance, I'm just helping people get to the bottom of it so we can get past it so this don't happen again. That's all I'm trying to do. And I would like to say, as always, I appreciate you subscribing. My subscriber list is growing exponentially over the past week. Something it hasn't done in a long time. There was a point in time when my subs really were booming like crazy. When I first started the channel, it was booming like crazy. Honestly, in the rideshare community, I think my channel plateaued. It's at a stalemate point where my videos might get 2,000 views, if that, 3,000, if that. My channel was at a stalemate. Somehow, my channel got an influx of energy, an influx of growth. But at the same time, I want to make sure, because you guys are helping me grow, I'm helping you guys heal. It has to be a give and take. I can't just take, get all these subs and get all these views. And no, I have to give you something back. So watch me. Let me give you back some healing. Let me give you back some closure. Let me keep doing my research. I will help everybody get to the bottom of this. Thank you again for subscribing and watching this channel. This is Marcus Murray, no relationship to Keith. See, Keith had the A in his name. This Murray E. You asking who am I? Well, it don't make a difference. I was a career accountant, now I Uber and I'm lifting. That's how I run my business. I chase off all these pigeons. I don't like your YouTube, man. Well, good riddance. And I ain't bullshitting. I don't do this for fame. I do this for the people out there finding hard to explain how to break a transmission in half and thermostats and brake pads with rotors on the front and the back. How we avoid to get jacked while we stacking these racks. If we choose to do this service, letting people in back. Now we all be making profits, we invest for returns. See, this biz ain't for the timid, so it's best that you learn from the guru. The new school is so cool, I'm old school. These pro tools that pro use, I'm about to show you. I flow through these beats like a breeze in July. I was fly when I was corporate in suits and a tie. Got no reason to lie, so I can tell you what's up. If you was flying in through Phoenix, you can kick it with us. And you can trust, you gon' make it any way that you can. I'm the man to sit you down and I'm gonna show you the plan. And then I'm shaking your hand before we closing the deal. A 300, best believe we keeping it real. Marcus Murray.